Welcome, my name is Jacob Ravenscraft, and I will be talking today about becoming a learner. So this is a senior series, and our heart behind this series, as you've heard from John, and we really want to set up graduating seniors from CBU into the next season of their life. Life after college is different. It's different than college. It should be expected to be different. And as I talk today about this idea of becoming a learner, it's something that might feel weird to you as a college graduate, as someone who in college you are a student. That's what you do, right? You are a learner. But there is a difference between required learning and learning in life after college. Just to start naming a few things, I didn't really know what it would look like to budget. I didn't really know what it looked like to budget and balance well with student loan payments. What it looked like to find and to apply and get approved for an apartment. Man, there was just this long list of things that I wasn't necessarily ready for. And so when you move from an environment that you feel comfortable with, that you know really well, you know how to get food, you know where you're going to sleep at night, you know where to go to class, and you leave that environment and your to-do list, the things that you have to figure out, is even longer. And so I think that as you think more big picture about who we are just as humans in this life, creations from God, what does He want for us? I think He wants us to have a posture of becoming a learner in every area of life. And I think that hardest movement is actually sometimes from college to life after college. Because there's so many things that we have figured out for college, but how do they transfer to life after college? There's a few things that I want to make sure we know what becoming a learner isn't. And the first one is just this idea of acquiring knowledge without transformation. And so the idea here is, will we let knowledge do the process of formation in our life? Have you let different things about the truth of the gospel transform you? If you are not in a place where you are aligned with the Christian faith, how have you developed, right? Still the question, have we transformed as people? The other thing I think becoming a learner is not is just absorbing other people's truth without looking at scripture and saying, what is God's truth? How can I learn from Him? And so we need to be careful of that. And the last thing I wanted to bring up is that becoming a learner, it's not testing out worldly wisdoms. I love that King Solomon, this guy who was the richest man on earth in scripture, the Old Testament, in the book of Ecclesiastes, this dude had it all. Like everything that desire could want, like anything that any human desire could want, this man had. Power, money, women, it all. And he says all of that, all of the things that the world has to offer is meaningless without the Lord. And so this idea that we need to test out worldly wisdoms to see if they work, we don't. God's actually given us that truth, and He has killed that fallacy for us, and He helps us understand that we can actually learn from other people's mistakes, and we can just, for the first time, go to His wisdom.